My first real stunt at being an entrepreneur was selling watches at a trade show. And so I used to do that on the weekend. I used to get watches in consignment on a Friday, sell them on a weekend, and return whatever I didn't have on Monday and take the profit. So I was born and raised in Kenya, and one of the luxuries we had was every year, twice a year, we'd go to London. And computers were a big thing in Kenya. You couldn't get them. So I was able to buy like Commodore 64s and Apple computers in London, bring them back and sell them for twice. And I like computers too, so mine became free because of that. And when we moved to Canada, I finished my high school here, and I knew that NAIT was the right program, because also for me, practicality was important, and NAIT offers that. So I was able to get my diploma in 2 years and learn a lot about programming and really prepare myself for the world. Being an entrepreneur means you need to be self-sufficient. You need to know that you're going to be responsible for everything. So when you start having a payroll, it's not just yourself you're looking after other people that depend on you. So at a very early age, I was taught that trying to make a business plan and become profitable was something that was paramount. I think that fundamental business that I've learned has helped me throughout my tenure as an entrepreneur. One of the challenges I had was managing contracts. So I actually went out onto the internet to look for software to help us manage contracts, to buy, and didn't find anything. And I realized very quickly that there is a market. So what I did is I actually got a group of professionals, so lawyers, salespeople, finance, from different industries. And I said, look, I'm not going to be able to give you any money. I need half a day of your time, but I do have a suite at now Rexall Place for a hockey game. So you give me half a day of your time, I'll take you to the hockey game and buy you dinner. And that's how I validated that what I thought was a good idea was actually going to be a great thing. One of the mistakes I think entrepreneurs make is they're very positive and optimistic. Okay, that's a good thing, but that's also a bad thing. Because being an entrepreneur also means that you have to be diligent. So although I was very confident it was a great idea, I did go out and do the market research to see, first of all, which other competitors are there? What are the price points? Are they making money? Is anybody profitable in this business? If we build it, will they buy it? Because it's especially in technology, it's very, very interesting to go out and build the coolest little thing. But if it's not an iPod, they're not going to buy it. One of my goals early on was to make sure I was profitable in every year. I failed on that in the first year. We made a loss. And that really shook me up. Because first of all, I'd never run a business that wasn't profitable in the first year. So it made me think that maybe this isn't the right thing. So I had my doubts. And then I guess better sense kicked in, and a lot of people talked to me and said, look, you can't be profitable for 3-4 years. The next year we were profitable, and we're profitable ever since. So our goals have been double-digit growth every year, and we've attained that. In some years we've actually had triple-digit growth. And also we've had a goal of making sure that not only are you profitable in each year, but each year your profits grow. Setting goals is important. Setting goals is something that I like to do monthly and very frequently, and also adjust it as I see the market changing, as I see our business changing, as I see our people changing. So I'm not afraid of changing goals. I'm not afraid of even lowering goals. I don't see that as a mistake or a shame or anything like that. I just see that as adapting to reality, just like market conditions. Market conditions change. So should your goals. As an entrepreneur, there's a common misconception amongst others that people go into the business to make money. That the Google co-founders did that because they knew they were going to make several billion. It wasn't that. They were passionate about search engines. They loved it. They loved putting in the extra hours. They loved just dedicating their life, if you will, to it. And same with me. It is something that I'm passionate about. Money happens to be a side benefit, and I think that's the way you need to look at it. Just like in the NHL, when there's an ideal time for retirement, in entrepreneur or in business, there is a time. It doesn't mean you stop being an entrepreneur. It just means the current project or activity you have needs to go into other hands. So when you set your goals, you should also know as yourself, as in what are your what are your limits. So there's a certain threshold of business where at that point you say, this is beyond my capabilities, and somebody else can take it over. You need to know that. Because it's only you that will be able to say, I am ready for the next stage or I'm not ready for the next stage.